Benjamin Franklin was an innovative man with many talents. He was born in Boston, Massachusetts, to a large family with 17 children. They didn't have much money, so Franklin only went to school for 2 years, but he loved to read and was very curious about the world. When Benjamin was young, he worked for his older brother, who was a printer of books and newspapers. Ben would later become the owner of a very successful printing press where he wrote articles and stories that were shared nationwide. Because of Ben's imagination, curiosity, and hard work, he invented many life-changing experiments and helped found many organizations that created solutions to everyday problems. With all his successful endeavors, he did not place a patent on many of his inventions. He believed we should be glad of an opportunity to serve others by any invention of ours, and this we should do freely and generously. Benjamin Franklin was a scientist, author, inventor, statesman, and is sometimes known as the first American because of his hard work, independent nature, and his gift of uniting people and ideas.
Come now, Franklin. Much to do. Let's get this day started, shall we? Now, here's my daily log. Here it is. Now, that's breakfast. What good shall I do this day? Fine question. Well, let's see. No, that's it. Today is a good day to reflect on all the good days from the past. Yes. No, not that. I was looking for something I said the other day. Something, of course, was important. Franklin, why are you? Oh my. These are memories of my childhood and some of my first inventions. Heavens. Never thought that would work, but it did. It certainly did. Yes. This is it. Good. I want to.
Benjamin Franklin grew up in a household of 17 children. They were not rich, but worked hard at making candles and soap. His parents wanted him to be a minister, but he was born to become a printer, scientist, inventor, statesman, and a great influencer of the drafting of the United States of America. After several years of being a printing apprentice to his brother, and instead of becoming a minister, he left home as a stowaway on a ship bound for New York. Then he walked to Philadelphia with an empty belly, but a determined desire to make something of himself.
Here's the article I was looking for from my old almanac. There it is. Being a publisher in my early days certainly had its perks. My Poor Richard's Almanac is still the most favored of all.
After some time, Ben was swindled into going to England to set up a print shop. He made the best of his time there and learned more about the printing trade and met a collection of incredible scientists and authors. When he went back to Philadelphia, he started his own newspaper and was the first to print a map in an article.
All right, Franklin, let's get some work done, shall we? What have we here? I've been out of the print shop for so long I'd forgotten that I'd said this. If you would not be forgotten as soon as you are dead and rotten, either write things worth reading or do things worth the writing. That's exactly why I became a printer. Because I can write things worth reading and do things worth the writing. Yes. I only hope that when I am old and rotten, I'll have done enough to not be forgotten. Thank you for reminding me. Here we are. Things to do today.
Benjamin Franklin invented the bifocal lenses, along with many other inventions and ideas that made everyday life easier. When he was a child, he enjoyed swimming and wished he could swim faster, and so he came up with swimming paddles. He also loved to fly kites and would use the wind and the kites to pull him across the water. Franklin flew a kite attached to a metal key during a thunderstorm to collect an electrical charge in a Leyden jar. He predicted that in the future, people would cook with electricity. He invented the Franklin stove, and though not a perfect specimen, it was a brilliant new technology that proved to be more efficient as it produced more heat and less smoke than an ordinary open fireplace. It was later improved, thus revolutionizing the way cooking appliances were invented later. Franklin also invented the lightning rod, which stopped many house fires. And speaking of fires, he helped found the first Union Fire Department. Franklin also founded the Library Company of Philadelphia to make books more available to everyone.
How are you, old friend? Oh, just beautiful. Such fine work. There you are, friend. Still works. It's like magic, isn't it, Franklin? Isn't it like magic? Indeed, indeed. Unity. We must indeed all hang together, or most assuredly, we shall all hang separately.
Franklin's Join or Die cartoon was so effective, it rallied the colonies and influenced politics throughout 2 wars. It was so persuasive, it took on a life of its own. Franklin is considered the first American because of his independent nature and for his efforts in uniting a nation and people. Of all the Founding Fathers, Franklin has the unique distinction of having signed all 3 of the major documents that freed the colonies from British rule and established the United States as an independent nation. These documents were the Declaration of Independence, the Treaty of Paris, and the United States Constitution. Indeed, Franklin was a person who wrote things worth reading and did things worth the writing.
Mr. Hancock.
By using your own talents and time, how can you find your passion to help and unite others?